want them in prison hanging up under their freaking toes. Any parent would. Oh, Marissa, sorry. Hey, girl.
Wow, you're on fire tonight.
I'm pissed.
What triggered you off?
Daisy.
Who's Daisy?
Crazy crime country down on the farm.
I've never heard of these people. Were they around when I was alive down there?
Daisy's a channel, and she's talking.
Did they exist when I was in Rogersville?
Yeah, they're on YouTube.
Because I never heard of this channel ever.
Well, you're listening to them.
Okay. What is, and where do they stand? Are they
Kissing Don's.
oh, why do these people kiss Don's? Can you explain that to me in a nutshell? What's their reasoning? Do you know?
Because Don's a sweet, good guy.
Well, he's got a huge rap sheet, and I have to, from what I know, allegedly, he used to shower with this 5-year-old beautiful little girl who had rotting teeth, who survived on candy and dollar store Celeste frozen pizzas. This poor little girl who had 3 other sibling boy playmates. God knows what was going on in that home that was rat infested, roach infested, no doors on the walls, CPS all over the place at any given time. He was not a good person. He was a drug addict. He was an alcoholic, and he was a child abuser. How was he a good guy again?
Oh, they don't believe any of that.
Oh, they don't believe that. Well, I know this. The only reason I say this is because he's been in jail.
Check.
Jail. I mean, this isn't allegedly, but he has served in a federal jail.
Look at this supposed true crime commentator. She proves in every stream she's not qualified to cover these cases with an audience. Let's educate her again, even though we know her narcissism won't allow her to learn. There is no such thing as a federal jail, Molly. If a federal crime was committed, you're either housed in a special section of a federal prison or the county jail until trial. Nobody should be listening to anything you tell them.
And not only that, but there's been witnesses that he has, and claims from his own family and co-workers, that he has physically committed many crimes against children and his own sister and niece, and he should be punished. I was just trying to give people a refresher on who Mr. Don Wells is. I'm surprised he hasn't been skinned alive down there.
I mean, he actually admitted that he did this to his sister Jeannie when she was 5 years old. He said she enticed him, or I think that's the word he used.
And when a man says that he is enticed by a child, a person like that, factually, they can never be rehabilitated.
No, that's the reason that's the reason we have the SEX offender
registry list. Yeah.
Yes, because they cannot be rehabilitated.
Hooves on the ground are the most untactful people I've encountered. It's because they care nothing about the people they speak of, but rather the dollar they bring. Can you all imagine being involved in something like this in any capacity, and this group gets a hold of it? I feel embarrassed watching this.
Your 5-year-old daughter, Dawn, your beautiful daughter. You want to know something? Out of all these victims, you want to know something? All we have are pictures and very little videos of.
I'm texting Trevor right now.
Of poor little Summer in church.
But yet you managed to make over 50 videos out of what you had. You couldn't care less about this. You jumped on in the late hour of night because your money grabs aren't working lately. Summer is no longer your cash cow either. Where's Walter in that bed at 1 a.m.?
And we can only wonder why she had her head shaven and why she was grabbing herself and why the church was filming her. They had no problem filming her and putting it out there on the web.
Police report that states that a woman who identified as Marissa Zadinsky posted video of a child at the Kingsport Seventh-day Adventist Church on YouTube. The police report was filed following the incident on Saturday, January the 8th. The report adds that Zadinsky was making accusations of kidnapping in the video, according to the CBS affiliate WJHL. The video has been removed from YouTube, according to that same police report.
P.S. Does anyone see Walter? Where's Walter, Molly? It's almost 2 a.m.
Daisy used to talk bad about Don until... yes, Daisy used to talk bad about Don, but she was convicted. She was convicted, and she needed to fix her sins.
If you ever need a visual reference to the old saying, the pot calling the kettle black, please refer back to this video.
Don's stepsister.
Daughter that was also essayed?
Say that again?
Is Mary the sister that also had the daughter, the niece?
No, that's Jeannie. Jeannie was the one that was essayed at wasn't that Jeannie? I think it was Jeannie.
Like I stated earlier, these two have no business discussing real-life trauma. Neither know the facts, nor will do any research. They only care about the dono alarm, not who they are hurting by bringing certain things up continuously.
Not Jeannie. Well, Jeannie's the 5-year-old that was essayed by Don. Mary was essayed too.
I gotta get out of this genre of true crimes. I don't want to have connections with people that, do you get what I'm saying? Like that our corner. Like
I will never, ever support anyone that supports a fucking pedo.
You're both lying right now. You just promoted a panel guest who does, and go to protests with someone who lives with one.
My God, do these people think that we want to sit here and talk about this?
Oh my God.
Don't you think we want to talk about something better?
I mean, I just want to bash my head in the wall right now.
What? I don't want to talk about Don. I don't want to talk about Dre. I want to talk about something inspiring.
We're not CPS. And I'm telling you right now, these creators that says they're talking to CPS and claim they've talked to law enforcement, and they've talked to juvenile court, and they've done this and they've done that. They've not done it. That's a bunch of bullshit. All you're doing is sitting behind your ass on a computer. That's what you're doing.
She sounds, whoever this woman is, she sounds very ignorant. Doesn't she?
She's very simple. She's talking about Don B. I like Don B. At least he sits behind a computer with a camera, and he's not afraid to show his face.
Family, get the fuck out of here.
Daisy doesn't even show her face.
Question time. What is the importance of knowing what someone looks like if you're trying to hear and gather facts about a case? When you read materials online, how many have pics or videos of the authors? Your complaint about this creator is not the content, but rather who is she. So you can harass her.
Wait till she says about me in a minute. It's so funny. We're normally on the side, we're always on the side of the victim. Always on the side of the victim.
I have a feeling, Justin, it just came to me. I have a feeling I have a feeling we're going to know what happened to Summer at the end of this year, or maybe the beginning of next year. If Don got out of jail and never fucking came to social media, none of this shit would be happening. By the way, did he raise the money for whatever the hell he wanted money for?
Still looking for
Like
Walter in
Josh
bed.
says, if you want to,
It's
you
2 in
want
the
to.
morning.
Don't.
Where's your husband, Molly?
She's so gross.
Gross.
That's a gross.
Gross. Don can't talk anymore on YouTube. You know that, Marissa?
No, why?
Because he just went to his court date and there's the gag order, and they told him to finally shut up or
Oh,
else.
oh, I guess Dolly has to jerk off on his own then, huh? Circle jerk, huh?
She's been searching for food to stop her mad with for 20 clear notes at this point.
They've said horrible things to Trevor.
You said that you was not going to be mean or be bratty or whatever. And then last night, I went to other tags, and I see you doing the same shit you've been doing all along. Okay? I know you've been on Justice for All's channel.
Oh!
You stayed in Josh's chat. You're full of shit, Trevor. If you really wanted to look for these kids, if you really wanted to be a voice for Summer, you would stop using Don and Candace as a way of getting attention.
What are you doing right now? Stop using Don and Candace as a way to get attention. You are kissing their
home.
Their home.
But I don't believe you for 1 minute. I believe you're a snake, Trevor. I really do.
That's what Daisy likes to says. You're a snake. You're from Satan. Church lady. Good morning, sinners.
You're a damn snake.
Oh, Daisy. You Satan girl. Satan. Stop it, Daisy.
Baby, we run in Dolce & Gabbana sneakers. She sounds dumb. She sounds like she's listening to me and she's trying to be the hillbilly version of me. She's saying things that I say. I know a snake when I see one. Like, I can spot a snake a million miles. Those are the things that I say. Is she trying to be the Beach Creek version of Molly Golightly? There can never be one.
No, that's a common saying.
The whole YouTube streets. Me and Justin, we don't hang out in the YouTube streets because we live up on the hill.
I would say that. You have been charmed by a snake charmer, and his name is Donald Wells.
He's a loser.
I knew something was up with him. And listen, I don't hang with nobody that hangs with Justice for All because I don't trust him for anything.
Daisy, shame on you. Satan, spawn of Satan, you.
You guys need a fun break? I gotta give you a fun break.
She's about to tell another lie. There is no way possible in this world that this info would have been leaked to these people, but you judge for yourself. P.S. She's still searching for food 14 minutes later, but still no sign of the hubby.
Princess told me that last night at the Airbnb that they got a woman from Spain who was in the witness protection program. And she said, I'm in the witness protection program. And I was trying to come here while something happened because I was trying to come here to make it big in the arts. And then all of a sudden, people showed up like 45 minutes and then took her out. And Adrian was like, what the when he heard it? She was crying. She was crying. Apparently, there's not a dull moment over there.
Daisy, stop. How she does her intros. Let me show you. Well, hello. Hello. Coming from Miss Daisy's barn, we're going to have a hoedown. Let's have a hoedown. Sissy, fall down. If not, I'll knock your ass down. All right. Daisy's live. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Come on, sister. You're walking over Cletus, but you're limping back. You're limping back, Cletus.
We can clearly see exactly why you would make fun of her intro.
Did you hear what happened in Mallory's chat this morning?
No.
Last night I doxed that picture of that butch that sent the crackheads to Quentin Simon's protest at the house, right? People were doxing the shit out of there was a t-shirt of
You dox someone?
I didn't know who it was at first, but there was a picture of like
What do you mean by dox?
well I don't know if it was a dox, but I saw a picture of a dude.
Did you give her address out?
No,
Okay.
I didn't
Oh,
even
you
know
put
it
a
was.
you put a picture out.
Yeah, it was first. It was a picture on a T-shirt, and someone going like this on the T-shirt on a dude's face, and I was like, "Who the hell is that?" And then they said, "You're not gonna believe who that is," and I said, "Who's that?" And they said, "That's the person that sent the crackheads down to the Quentin Simons house to get you guys all heated up, and that's the dude that had whatever with the ashy furniture." So I said, "Oh my God, I thought that was a guy. Turns out it was a woman." So check it out. We get the full face picture. So I start laughing and I put it as my I was waiting for the ads to get approved. So I put it up there on my main picture.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Ooh, will this help me get views? Will this help me get some clicks?" And I don't know her name or anything. What's her name? Andrew calls her the mule. So anyway, the next day, today, what do you know? Mallory does a response and says, "Oh my God, Molly Golightly puts up a picture of that dude who came down and started all that trouble Quentin Simon's house. Somebody did memberships, right? And what do you know? She collected a membership. She was in there. Embarrassing. She was in there spying, and I was like, "Mallory, no." And she goes, "Oh yes, oh yes." And I was like, "Now that's embarrassing."
She collected a membership.
She
We are spawns of Satan. I have 4 pastors in my family, Daisy, and I'm an ordained minister myself.
This is where they'd be sitting back, rolling their eyes, and then being like, "Oh, no, God, not them." You know what? Let's bring back that Molly Golightly and Justin and Andrea. Let's bring the good ones back. Jesus Christ. None of these hillbillies. Jeez.
Hey, I'm a hillbilly.
No, you're like me. Come on. I sure want to know what's behind those walls
What do you mean walls?
on the house that he was working on in Kingsport.
Well, Summer's not behind the walls.
That'd be the safest place to put her.
She's not behind those walls. I'm
And-
telling you.
Has he ever shown his face? I never showed his face on YouTube.
Daisy, he showed his face on YouTube. Yes. Hello.
Has he ever shown his face?
Idiot. Recycle shit. I'm not down to hear all this simpleton stuff. I want to hear something new. Not all the recycled stuff that we've talked about over and over again for 500 years.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. It's almost 3 a.m. where I'm at. I'll be back tomorrow for part 2 for this.